Omen map select comes on through. We're going to be starting things off on Ascent now.
Really don't see this, especially in Americas. This is something that's completely different, and I wonder if that will shift their focus maybe towards a main control.
Really, you're trying to push up into upper. He's going to have to work them down. Clutch might have been available, but Spring is handled. Juicy tries to fall back off the line. Relay Bolt forces it back to a degree, and YZ is dealt with, but this is good trading for the attackers now. Lysor is overwhelmed in hell. Silfat has a chance to intervene, but Billy disperse themselves around the site, and even though K9 gets the drop on Silfat, he can't convert.
Oh, that's a beautiful flash, Rusha. Excellent timing to play off of it.
One health, one singular point of health. Silfat, I like that. Shock dart, just dodged. He's on the edge of it. Rusha with a solitary point of health. Now looks to challenge. The shock dart's expended.
Standing ahead.
No connection for Silfat. He himself is low, and that's Rusha.
That was a lovely play, making the most of the minimal amount of options that they had in that situation. But where are the trades in the Heaven fight? Where are the shots? Nothing is connecting from Wolves.
The relay bolt forced Juice away. K9 can't convert. Silfat's able to get away, or not! Gotta respect how close K9 was, but Juicy at least gets involved. Here from main, that A presence has been neutralized in the dying seconds of the round. There's a plant here from Billy.
How are they still winning these fights?
Or A here from Tree. Juicy makes a bit of noise, but the door is shut.
They've split up. He has to break it.
Door is down, but that is time that has been bled off the clock. Levy shrugs off the flash, is ready to take the fight. A second one comes in, and Juicy runs into his line. Lysor, the veteran, on the site, gives it a tap. Rochelle presents, and he delivers.
Talking about an even more dangerous Wolves squad.
Undoubtedly the key to the game here for Wolves. YZ gets very far up on site very early. Spring trying to get onto the site, but he has to walk through a fragment. Takes a bunch of damage on the way in. YU playing out from Tree. He's able to find a pick here, and there's Wuxia going down. They're lit up here by this over util. Wolves taking it slow. Pinkspiel tearing Billy apart. Dimensional drift just to confirm. Yes, K9 is here. Wolves set up to close the net.
I'm even pinged by the cam. This is a nightmare.
K9 still with a decent amount of health.
Oh, inside that. Oh my god.
It's the payoff from Silfat's recon util that gets them in there.
Some great pop flashes out of the smoke as well, coming from Juicy. That recon. And you can see even this time being wasted and players distracted from BLG because they're still trying to deal with trips that are on the site across this site.
The shocks aren't actually clearing any of that utility here from the Sentinels, Wyatt. So now Silfat can sit back, go for a spray. Spring took the drop of Russia. Where is the rest of BLG? They can't get off Speedway at all.
Connects onto a couple players, I believe, or at least forces them to get out the way, and then Wolves just flood back in. Lysor is on one, by the way. Another.
To give up the space eventually, though he has to. She just takes a further back line. Relay bolt's got to be respected, and here comes YZ to collect. The operator taken loose. Lysor steps up and only gets the one at Spring. Moves out onto the side. Got to respect the fragment, at least gets his pound of flesh. This puts Wolves now on this over. YU Cam, that'll be cleared. Silfat spray has forced K9 out of the open somewhat. Bolt got to be cleared. YU, oh, there's a ping, and Russia is handled. Silfat trying to find K9 in that direction. He's considering even diving in for this one. Confirms his location. It's K9 v Silfat. A shot, he gets the job done. Danger, but no time for a defuse. Silfat has to walk away with bragging rights and nothing more. Catches Lysor in main, off the line in B. No encounter there, but Rushi has dealt with him. That's your controller down. Midway through the round, Levius eventually wins that encounter. That's the Open Yoru dropped, and YU's trying to rotate him, but K9 is already there. Billy have done enough to get this B plant. Silfat wants to try and light up with a recon, and then make the play instantly into Boathouse. This is looking dangerous. Already get hit. Lysor handled those springs, trying to get ahead of the action. It's all on Silfat now. Standout player for Wolves. They can't do enough to get in that 8th round.
It could be a nightmare to play against them. They've really done a great job.
YZ and Silfat headlining the fight so far between these two. It's a 2-round gap heading into the second half of Ascent. Win and advance, lose and go home. We'll be back after this.
With this Guardian, Gravnet, they want to catch someone early in B main. Looks like they want to accelerate too, but the Mollies will keep them at bay temporarily.
K-Knight caught here by the paranoia, up by logs, and here comes Wolves again with his weaker bonus buy. Need to make something happen. Levius with a quick spray down for 2. YZ faces down the bucket and comes off arguably second best. And that's a gun recovered by Spring. No info on where Rushia is though. Now he knows he can look over towards spawn side, and you're kidding me, it's ridiculous, Wolves. A higgledy-piggledy little bonus.
Bucky.
I couldn't agree more. Just an alarm bot to catch this. K-Knight trying to play on it. She takes that contact. It's going to be traded out. Good enough for Wolves for now. Shrug off the relay bolt. They're into this B site. No smoke over towards defense side though.
There we go.
Something YZ could capitalize on. And here comes the overdrive. He takes a lot of damage in that encounter. That takes YU off the map. Still 3 rifles active for Wolves, and they've got Sufat on the side for a plant. Here comes that controller util now.
More than it helped him. Double flank coming right now through B main. Wolves have fully pivoted towards the site. They could get overwhelmed. This is dangerous, but Spring!
Sonic Sensor there in market, I think, forced Rushia back. He couldn't get involved in Spring. He's on for 4. 2 bloody goods!
Great reposition from Juicy. He's going to hold the cross, try and protect his teammate.
YU tucked. Surely heard some of this.
Oh, Juicy fell back. He could
Fury. Oh, what a shot! YZ slides on in, immediately decapitated. Sufat, he wants some information, so the Hunter's Fury comes out and Rushia was caught as he made his way down. 2v2 now, Levis. Looks like he was caught up inside that Sonic Sensor though, and Lysol has a grab net where that came from. Now to play off this slowing util. Levius and Neff, time not on their side. They have to make a move. A tap on the spike, and Sufat tries to deliver. He'll cut Neff down to 34, and Lysol just needs to be patient. No time for BLG. And that's map point for Wolves.
Dark cover is going to cut off Levius. Does he want to get active? Does he want to try to find a kill here?
Knight doesn't have recon. He can't light this up for Levius. He's going to have to be flying blind, literally shooting in the dark. Spring gets off the plant now, aware that there's a player caught inside this wall. Levius has got nowhere to go. He's stuck there.
He's boxed. He can't even move. On this attack, they look fantastic right now.
Brutal stuff. YZ dispatched. And Wolves with the answer. Gauntlet thrown at Billy. You want to pick this map? Fine. We'll not give you any attack side rounds.
I think similar actually to Wolves' composition, both these teams have that double controller and the Sentinel.
Boost, no doubt about it. YU sees Neff, there's no opportunity for a swing. Levius remain hidden. So Juicy is claimed. YU lingers in mid though, wants to take this fight. Really trying to get into heaven, I think, with some burst of momentum. And Lysol opens up an opportunity at the B side. That is massive. Now it's K-Knight, who doesn't quite know really if the plan is to stick to B, but Lysol is going to reveal the intent of Wolves now. YU wants to keep this Cypher as busy as possible for as long as possible. And they're surely to the breadbasket.
Themselves potentially being encircled, but they win out all the duels. Rushia early peak. Of course, just with a ghost on this, Eco.
A passive line is able to find an easy kill.
I know exactly where.
Juicy, man, I'm getting excited about him, White. He's been able to find these opportunities in a 4 versus 5 to give Wolves away into the round. Now they get a rare situation where they start from the front. You can see how much better they look here. Levius on the line, but shows his gun barrel in Spring. Cuts them down one after another. Easy B take for Wolves.
Stopper that he's nearing just 2 away right now.
Oh, uncomfortable. So that's a gun recovered. Spring now, with YZ being low, getting topped up here by Neff. A rare case of that healing is relevant. What a swing. It's getting a little costly for Wolves, but with multiple consecutive round wins, Wolves have to get out of dodge. They've got to get off the site. Juicy checks it. It's not good enough. Neff finds him flash, eventually handle.
Operator still here. First shot connected by YZ.
Oh, I spoke too soon. YZ gets the action he was hoping for in this round. Rushia on the side, anchors in there. YZ get another one with the op, and Juicy
Down B.
has a round collapse all around him.
Grenade!
Okay, Levius here should be unseated somewhat, but can hold his ground and convert.
Take space elsewhere. Multiple players from BLG fighting towards a main. They want to fight up. Juicy is in. What a bizarre situation.
YZ able to win it out there with a showstopper. Neff caught inside that fade util, and Sufat is able to convert. On the retake.
So late, he can just wait by his time, but he wants to face in. I don't know about that. It's just not necessary. It's opened things up for Billy.
Lysol needs to connect this op shot now. They have one chance only, and he delivers. That leaves it on Levius's desk. Fortunately, in this round, he's feeling more like a paperweight than anything else.
Crazy situation with YZ ripping the showstopper. Again, there was a situation there in the mid-round.
That audacious shove in the mid. And there it is, Juicy on the op. Man, again, he makes the opening. Gets caught out by Nev, but surely some follow-up is there, and at least Wolves able to trade somewhat efficiently into this A site.
That was a slow trade. Juicy getting a little bit disconnected from YU, who trying to kill somewhere, but Spring on this lurk timing.
Their economy in the balance, it's teetering, and this time Spring has the timing. Rolls are reversed, and Spring delivers for Flying 2. Nice handled, all too comfortably.
Send out the Prowler, breaks the boom bar. Here comes the aggression towards A.
Juicy needs a clean open.
He's out of the open.
Just before the cyber cage came down, Juicy gets into the site without being picked up, and YC is just entrenched here at ramp and can't get out. Caught up, Rushin, nice timing. Sealfat dealt with, and now it's Juicy. Deep as he is, just got the ping on Rushin's location and takes the challenge. He needs to get another one. And Juicy!
The swing! The wide swing! He waited years to get onto this stage. Despite taking a lot of damage, and here's the execute onto the B site.
Juicy from Rafter,
fully blinded.
Shrugs it off though. Just around the corner is K-Knight. Blast back thrown out to disrupt potentially Lysor. Gets his in the back of the side, and Juicy's now tucked. But why is he able just to swoop around the corner? Spring, just all of his targets evading him. So nice from Billy. Very clean.
Give up the positioning, swing out. Oh, so much damage.
He's done.
Just too many players able to face him after the trip is broken.
Okay, time to anchor.
They want to get in. Wow, from the shadows actually popped. Why are you getting some assistance with Lysor here?
I've got your trail.
There's no follow-up for Spring. There's no way to double down on at least secure a trade. Why are you good for it though? Lysor to the rescue. Just the one this time around, but one might be enough. This would have to be a monumental clutch. Pinged out by the Horde, and Juicy comfortably dispatches. Now, that money's starting to bleed down a little bit for Billy. The controlling mailroom in heaven might be in order.
He doesn't really have anyone to swing off of him. Why is he running forward? What a spray down from Juicy! No one able to trade. K-Knight trying to get into the site, trying to make something happen.
We pushed up with it off. Why is he without in front of the wire? This time, Juicy! Patience pays dividends! The flawless for Wolves out of absolutely nowhere.
With YU.
He's going to be rewarded if he holds this. Trap cleared there, Spring into action for two! The BLG now spikes in mid, but their players are over on the A side of the map. All but unrecoverable, this situation. Spring will just bide his time. Can trade his life, that's fine.
One enemy
YZ pops up and pops right back down. Not the kind of game of whack-a-mole he's looking to play. He's on the wrong side of that arrangement. Still prevails against Spring, but there are other players waiting for him, licking their lips.
Opening.
And ping down, it's K-Knight down already. And yet, Billy still determined to look for something here at B. Why you overextend, showstopper, YZ. Oh, he gets tracked by Juicy. Now he can fall back onto the side, still with this op in hand. Neural Theft revealing the BLG are all about this B side hit, and so Juicy finds yet another. 3 kills with the op in this round. And he knows, he feels the weight of consequence on his shoulders. He knows how close Wolves are to completing a miracle run here through groups. Just one more step. Nap low, Viper's pit up here for Levius. They've at least got that to work with the Billy. Levius has not found a window in order to deploy that. And F is looking for a timing, a way out. Lysor deals with him. And it's on Levius now, all on the Viper, who still hasn't found a chance to plant. And it just so happens if you dare to dance with the Wolves, you might just get bitched. A second team from China in our Masters Toronto playoffs.